Hey folks, welcome to the new video from international_update. Guys, recently North Korea has declared itself as a nuclear weapon state, and this declaration is getting a lot of reaction to it from different countries of the world, more specifically the South Korea and the United States. For obvious reasons, I will tell you later in this video. And apart from that, we will also see what could be the possible implications of this recent declaration of North Korea. So all these things we will discuss in this video. If you want to understand this recent development, please watch the video till the end. You will get a clear understanding. So let's begin the video. So guys, the story is North Korea recently passed a legislation in its parliament, and this legislation declare North Korea as a nuclear weapon state, and this law says that this status of a nuclear weapon state is irreversible and they cannot be revoked. And apart from that, this piece of legislation also allows North Korea to use the nuclear weapon in first place. That means that they will not going to wait for other country to attack, and in return they will attack with a nuclear weapon. They will attack nuclear weapon in first place if they feel that their territory and their leaders are under threat. And apart from that, guys, I want to quote the words of its dictatorship North dictator, that is Kim Jong-un, who quoted in the parliament that there is no such thing as giving up of nuclear weapon first, and there will be no denuclearization and no negotiation is going to be happen on our nuclear weapon status. So guys, generally people called the Kim Jong-un as a teddy bear, but guys, this teddy bear has now become a dangerous teddy bear because he has now a nuclear weapon. And apart from that, guys, it is also not clear has the North Korea already developed its nuclear weapon or not, because guys, the international media have no access to the North Korea about this information. And apart from that, guys, according to the South Korea media and some author who wrote several books on North Korea, they are guessing that the North Korea has already developed its nuclear weapon, because back in 2020 the North Korea celebrated its 75th year of foundation day of its ruling workers party, and during this celebration, guys, the North Korea exhibited its Y-Chong interballistic continental missile that can capable of traveling to 8,000 miles. If we compare the distance of North Korea and the America, it is about 6,000 miles, and now you can imagine, guys, the North Korea can attack any part of the America from its land. Guys, now you must be wondering that why we would worry about this declaration, because there are several countries in the world who are having nuclear weapon. For example, the America, France, Russia, they all are having nuclear weapon. Apart from that, India is also having its nuclear weapon. Even the Pakistan is also having nuclear weapon. So what is the worry in this declaration? Guys, there are several flaws in this declaration of North Korea, because the language of the law is very open-ended. It gives the space to the discretion, and apart from that, guys, the law also has a loose language, because it says that North Korea can use its nuclear weapon whenever it feels there is a threat to its territory and its leader. So guys, this is the reason why people are worrying about this declaration. And guys, we are seeing that the leadership of the North Korea is also very not very mature, because guys, the North Korea follows the dictatorship. Its constitution allows the dictatorship, and its leader, guys, Kim Jong-un, is a dictator of North Korea, and he is not much concerned about peace and tranquility and development of its country. Rather, he is spending more on its military and weapon, because guys, if we see the GDP of the North Korea, it is guys, one of the poorest country in the world. Still, the North Korea has 4th largest army, and apart from that, guys, the North Korea spent 1/4 of its GDP in the military in defense expenditure. So guys, now you can imagine that if some country which is so aggressive in nature having a nuclear weapon, it is very dangerous for the world and for the humanity, because guys, we know that nuclear weapon is a mass destructive weapon, and it can remove the it can destroy and devastated the continent. Not even a single thing can survive this nuclear weapon, because it created around 5,000 degrees Celsius when it attacked some country. So guys, these are some reasons that why people are worrying. And apart from that, guys, I want to quote the words of Kim Jong-un, who says that we need nuclear weapon to protect ourselves from the hostility of the Washington. So guys, he is clearly attacking this America, and guys, this can create instability in the region. So these are some reasons why we should worry about this recent declaration of North Korea, guys. And in addition to this, guys, this declaration of North Korea has already increased the tension between the North Korea and the South Korea, and with the United States of America, for obvious reasons. If you want to understand this tussle, this hostility between these three countries, we have to look back in the history, guys. Because guys, after the World War II, the Cold War started, and during this Cold War, the world divided into two blocks. The one block is leading by the United States, and the second block is leading by the Russia, U.S.A. So guys, these both countries are basically trying to dominate or trying to influence other countries to join their bloc and become strong and powerful. So guys, during this tussle between Russia and the United States, the Korean Peninsula got divided into two parts: the North Korea and the South Korea. The South Korea followed the democratic ideology aligned with the United States of America, and the North Korea followed the communist ideology aligned with the ideology of the Russia. So now you can imagine, or now you can link how this Korean Peninsula got divided. And after that, the North Korea and the South Korea had a war that is known as the Korean War of 1950. So guys, during this Korean War of 1950, the United States supported the South Korea against North Korea. So now you can imagine, guys, why North Korea hates United States of America. And in addition to this, guys, the North Korea also blames United States for dividing the Korean Peninsula into two parts. And there are also other reasons also, guys, because of the difference in ideology. The North Korea does not support democracy, it only supports the communist ideology that will eventually lead to a dictatorship that is currently happening in North Korea, and you can also see it in the China. This is the history of hostility between these three countries. And guys, there are also many reasons to worry about this declaration of North Korea as a nuclear weapon state, because guys, during this Korean War of 1950, this war had remained unconcluded, because guys, this war did not follow or did not sign any peace treaty after the war ended. This war has been continuing since then, and these are the reason why the North Korea is basically increasing its military and nuclear capability. And guys, if North Korea would attack South Korea, then the United States will definitely going to come to support South Korea against the North Korea, and because of that, the China definitely also will going to come to North Korea to support North Korea against South Korea. So now you can imagine that this can create the World War like situation. So these are some reasons that why we should worry about this declaration of North Korea and the increasing capability, increasing proliferation of nuclear weapon, guys. If you know that nuclear weapon is a mass destructive weapon that can destroy the entire continent. No one can survive the nuclear weapon. So these are some so far development in this issue, guys. I hope you understand this issue comprehensively. So if it is, so please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and also share this video with your family and friends. So I hope you enjoy the video. We will meet on our next video, guys. Till then, goodbye.